strong and clear. Upon this beach I see a million grains of sand, and I believe we are destiny, bound to survive against all odds. And where the truth lies, I will follow. Out beyond this barren surround, I cry without a sound. Out where the truth lies, I will follow my eyes into the sun. Sometimes I lie awake, I dream of everyone who walked the path I take, who ran beneath the sun. And I believe it's my destiny, bound to survive against all odds. And where the truth lies, I will follow. Out beyond this barren surround, I cry without a sound. Out where the truth lies, I will follow my eyes into the sun. And I believe we are destiny, bound to survive against all odds. Out where the truth lies, I will follow. Out beyond this barren surround, I cry without a sound. Out where the truth lies, I will follow my eyes into the sun, into the sun. Out where the truth lies, I will follow. Out beyond this barren surround, I cry without a sound. Out where the truth lies, I will follow my eyes into the sun. Out where the truth lies, I will follow my eyes into the sun.
Hey folks, and welcome to my video and my post for the HIVE gaming contests, the game that marked me the most. So we're currently looking at Everquest 2, and what you just watched there, that intro, is kind of made up from different characters that I've played over the years. Now, I've played Everquest 2 since it came out in 2004. It was the first ever MMO I ever played. It came out in the UK. It came out slightly before Warcraft did. We're coming up in a berserker here. I'm just going to run you through this low level zone and sort of talk about the game. So yeah, I've been playing this game on and off since 2004. This is our berserker. So we're currently in Oakmist Forest, which is one of the low level starter zones, which I guess if anybody's played EverQuest 2, this will give you some of the most nostalgia. Yeah, it's one of the very first zones that you come to. So we're going to look at some of the beginner zones, and I'm going to talk about some of my history playing the game and why I picked this one for the gaming contest. The main reason being, like I say, it was the very first MMO I ever played. I never played the original EverQuest, but I've always been a fan of things of Dungeons and Dragons, Tolkien-esque nature. So the very first time I got to play an MMO like this, well, it's stuck in my memory, and it always will stick in my memory as one of the best games I've ever played, one of the most fun games I've ever played, and certainly one of the most nostalgic, especially when we run through these older zones. And now that I have a high-end gaming PC, we can crank the graphics right up. Back in the day, I used to get a hell of a lot of lag, and I definitely wouldn't be able to play on these high graphic settings with these shades of light. These gates here lead into the catacombs, and you find them all over the city in all the different starter zones, which I always thought was a neat touch. You know, you click on the sewer grate to go into the sewers. So I'm going to click on the grate, but I'm going to save you guys a loading time and just cut right to the catacombs when we get there. Catch you in the catacombs, guys. Okay, so after a rather lengthy load time, because this is the first time on this computer we've came into the catacombs, you see the rat infested down below. So yeah, what I'm probably going to do is add to this post, like I say, some of the early adventures I had on the time lock server as they deal with these zones and kind of the appropriate level. I just kind of wanted to show you how cool they are. First, when you come in, you've got rats all over the place. I guess these rats have attacked my mercenary here. Let's slay them. We're just using auto attack right now. It kind of looks better without the screen. Anyway, that's those rats dead. If you keep killing these rats, you eventually get a boss rat, which this may actually be. Let me just check. Nah, they're pure vermin, but if you keep on killing them, you'll get a named one that has a chance to drop rare master spells for low-level characters. It's fun to farm it. I have a video of me farming it with a warlock, which I probably will add to this this post on Hive, as I'm pretty sure that it's less laggy, but I just kind of want to show some of the areas. This you probably have seen this coffin at the start. In the intro, I had my druid lying in there. As always thought it was a kind of cool thing. You can lie down, so like, yeah, I guess I'll show you guys. I always thought it looked cool to have this in the intro, especially when it's like, sometimes I lie awake and I dream of everyone. I thought that was a good place to add that. So the way you do this, I guess, is social. Yeah, you have all these socials as well in Everquest too. Let me just show you these. So yeah, like Battle Cry for example. You kind of see his lips moving. Blowcast. Again with a delay because it's the first time he's done it. So yeah, you got sleep 1 and sleep 2. If you just lie here, sleep 1. So that's how I got that shot at the start, when it's like, sometimes I lie awake and dream of everyone. I just did that. Sleep 1, sleep 2. I thought it was a cool touch. So this up here is currently telling me my frame rate, I believe, which surely can't be 106 frames, 112 frames a second. I don't know. I always thought it was frame rates. I don't know where it came from. Let me just see if I can get rid of that. So another thing about EverQuest 2 is your inventory is quite highly customizable. Just going to show you guys in first person. So just going to show you in first person some of the some of the catacombs, because I think it looks pretty cool. Just running through like this. Maybe we get a bit less lag. But you see there's Uzis, there's bats, there's these awesome skeletons, and all different quests. So if you ever do roll up a character on the time lock progression servers, make sure to come to the down below. Now there's multiple levels, multiple layers to the catacombs. Once you clear this sort of first starter area here, where we zoned in, you can go down to this next level. 3 levels in total, and like I say, that's kind of the really well designed catacombs. Show you just one last bit, which I'm going to sort of zoom right to. So this area here, I want to show you that has a kind of it's kind of like a chapel, I guess. Has these rat men in it. But yeah, check the ceiling. I always thought this was really impressive. The ceiling, and just the whole feel of this. They're like, yeah, there's a dead. I'm pretty sure there's a knight somewhere, or maybe there's not. Maybe I've made that up. But yeah, this holy architecture. Okay, after we fight these rat men, we'll move on. Oh! We'll move on to the next one. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long. I just want to kind of show off some of the systems and, yeah, take a trip down memory lane. Okay, so that's had a good look at the catacombs. I'll catch you guys in the next zone, which is the first overland zone, which is Antonica. So, just before we head out into the wide open world of Antonica, I wanted to show off this area, which has a crafting station for jewellery, but also has the banker and the broker. So, pretty much every character I've played over the years has always spent a lot of time in this area. And when you come here on the time lock progression servers, there's always a whole load of different characters here. So it feels lively. It gives the place a sense being lived in. And also something I've always loved is just the architecture of Kino City in itself, the medieval architecture that you see here. Probably get some screenshots for this where we go. I like the flags waving in the wind, always impressive. Yeah, the lighting's always been good. I mean, this is a 16-year-old game, guys. The architecture still is impressive to me. You know, you've got Kinos, I guess the main castle over here in the distance. You've got the street lights, the hustle and bustle, people just going about their business, which I always thought was real impressive. So I thought I'd just get that just before we head out to Antonica. So yeah, I'll save you guys again the long loading time, and we'll see you at Antonica. Okay guys, so here we are in the Cold Wind Lighthouse in Antonica, which I always thought was a really good touch. As pretty much everywhere you go in the zone you can see the light from the lighthouse. I thought it might be a good idea just to start here as we walk out into this. So there's Kinos in the distance, the city we're just walking around in. We saw that, I guess Kinos Castle you would call that, where the Queen lives. Queen Antonia Bale, and yeah, here's the Cold Wind Lighthouse. Figured I'd get a shot of that. So I'm just about to wrap this introduction up, as it's probably long enough. See if I get a good screenshot of the Cold Wind Lighthouse though. for my little memories, walk down memory lane post for the game that marked me the most. Let's get the bridge in shot there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Characters running over there. Yeah, that's a good shot of the Colwyn Lighthouse. The bridge that many players will have run over in 16 years, and the lighthouse it's been constantly going. That light's never gone out. No matter what tragedies befall Norath, that light will always shine. Okay, so I thought a good way to end this out. So what this is one of my favourite zones. It's the first zone you venture out of the city zone. So the zones I showed you, like the catacombs and Oakmas Forest, the one we started in. Once you're sort of maybe around level, the low teens, like 12, 13, 14, you venture out into the wild yonders of Antonica, where you can use these griffins to get around. And we're going to take one here to one of the first raid zones that I ever did back with my guild back in probably 2005, something like that, when we were able to raid. So yeah, the next zone you would normally go to is the Thunder and Step station. Up here, the Oracle Tower station zones you into the very original endgame raid zone, which I have footage of with my samurai character fighting the end boss Darathar. So instead of doing that again, I'll just add that older video, which is kind of tripped down memory lane anyway. I'll add that to the post. So that'll all be that. The step stations we were headed to, but if you press space, you'll jump off. So let's just make it a bit more scenic. We'll look around. You can look around. I guess you can look around. We can only look around if we zoom out. So yeah, that was kind of good, I guess. Flying past Kinos. So we're going to kill a lick. Arklick Udalan, which was one of the very first raids that guilds could do. There's a giant in the Thunder and Steps. It was fairly easy to kill. I'm not going to bother getting footage of that. I'm going to do the other one, which is the Arklick. It's basically an army of skeletons and undead. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I can take it out with this character, and then we'll end this part of the post here. Like I say, for this I just wanted to do that introduction at the start, which used the theme from Prince Valiant, the 90s cartoon Prince Valiant. I think I can't remember what the song's called. I'll have to look it up for the post, but it's like, I think it's called Where the Truth Lies. Where the Truth Lies, and it was from the 90s. The 90s cartoon Prince Valiant. Oh, got a lag, which I used to watch a lot as a kid, and I thought it really suited the high fantasy theme. Yeah, I actually forgot to jump off here. we'll just run. It's actually I want to talk about some things on the way. So as we're finishing up, so yeah, if we head over in that direction, just behind those hills, there's a dungeon called Stormhold, which I'm not going to go into with this character because I have some footage of my Hobbit conjurer and his dragon tearing up Stormhold, which is much cooler than me doing it again with this character. So I'll post that in a separate video in the post. But that Stormhold is one of the most fun dungeons. It's for level 20 to 25. As we go up here, which we're kind of going anyway, I can show you guys the very first dungeon that people go to, which is Blackburrow. It's a Knoll stronghold. And also just talk about some things along the way. So a lot of people have played Everquest from the beginning. These scarecrows will be kind of nostalgic. These rot stuff scarecrows, might as well get a screenshot of these. Let's fight one. They give really good experience. So as soon as you can, we killed him in one hit. We splatted him in one hit. As soon as you can, you come here to these fields and you grind these for a lot of experience. Since we're doing some high points of Antonica, I may as well show you these things. I think it's up here there's a really fun quest chain that starts that while we're passing I'm going to show you guys. Again, nostalgia, memory lane, screenshots. So this is Recantus Everling, a very mysterious mage who has a quest chain that starts, I guess you can probably start it around level, the first quest is to go to Blackburrow to get an ancient tome, so you can probably do that about level 15, and it's got quests that will probably take you all the way up to level 40, so you do one after the other and you get a lot of experience and a lot of cool items for it. So I figured we'll talk to Recantus since he's a real nostalgic part of EverQuest too.
My camp is your camp, traveler. Set rest a spell. Perhaps the evils of the countryside will subside whilst you warm your belly with some Eidolon stew.
You're very kind, but how safe can a cemetery be?
Do not fear Evernight Cemetery. It is nothing but an old forgotten plot of land now. Nothing to fear here. The dead have long since dug their way out and found their way home, or found their way to vengeance. Now, how about that stew? My best batch yet.
Now, this voiceover was originally in a game even back in 2004. EverQuest 2 is one of the first games to have good voiceovers.
Glad you asked.
And all this character's dialogue is voice acted.
And a haggler of oddities. Only within the undiscovered territories will I find lost treasures, the likes of which attract only the highest profits.
So you risk your life for heavy coin?
Profit is not always measured in the tangible. I carry only the rarest of goods, and require the greatest of value in trade. Oftentimes, the most valuable possessions cannot be contained within a coin purse. Perhaps we can haggle.
Very atmospheric. Again, for 16 years ago in an RPG, I was loving this.
You are not ready to behold one of my curios, but we may well have business to discuss. You are an explorer, an adventurer of the wilds. I am but an old man with a walking stick. Help me, and I will offer you a sliver of wonder. A trinket more priceless than all the platinum on Nora.
Intriguing. Tell me more, sir. What do you wish me to do in exchange for such a trinket?
My camp is your camp, traveler. Set rest a spell. Perhaps the evil
Trails of Sir Morgan. So, this is the first quest. Scrawlings in the dark.
warm your belly with some Eidolon stew.
So yeah, Scrawlings in the dark, recommended level 18. He asks you, I've agreed to assist an old vagabond trader named Recantus. He wishes me to find an old tome called the Scrawlings of Chiransis within the no-infested Blackburrow.
I desire a trinket for a trinket. A stolen vault of knowledge. Within the depths of the saber-toothed lair resides a tome bound of knoll hide, inscribed in the black blood of Norath. Find and return this tome to me, and I shall grant you wonders of time long past. Find me the scrawlings of Chiransis.
You seem to want that a bit too much, friend. I don't think I'll bother today. I'll tell him I will, just in case he casts black magic on me. So yeah, that's Recantus in his graveyard, and if you ever do play EverQuest 2, please come here and do his quests. They're a lot of fun, and they'll keep you going through a lot of the first levels. We're not going to do that right now, even though it's fairly straightforward. we could do that, but this video is getting a bit too long for its own good. I just kind of want to go through some of the more nostalgic zones without this being more than an hour long. Yeah, I figure people won't watch. If I keep it interesting, maybe people will watch about the hour mark, and that's enough of a trip down memory lane. It gives me enough chance to get a lot of screenshots. And like all good MMORPGs, we should end this with a raid. So we're going to. I'll go past Blackburrow. You see all these gnolls. These gnolls camped outside Blackburrow. Blackburrow's their den, basically, their stronghold. We got to walk past it anyway, so we might as well talk about it. It is one of the first, the first main dungeon that people will group for. Usually between, I guess, level 12 and 18. So yeah, that's just over the hill there. You can kind of see it coming into view. Again, I have a really good video of my Hobbit Conjurer on the time lock progression server. This is a live server, this isn't a time locked server, so everything's really easy here for a high level character. But that's Blackburrow right there, it's the entrance, so you go in there and fight your way deep into the burrow. You get the scrawlings of Chiransis and you take them back to Recantus, and he starts you on the Trials of Sir Morgan quest, which is, Sir Morgan was a knight of, I guess he's part of the history of Norath. You reenact his trials and you progress all the way to Nectulos Forest, and originally was the original way to open up a zone called Necropos Castle. Yeah, which is like an undead zone, which I may do another video on the time lock progression server if people are interested in that kind of thing. Everquest 2 is not as popular as games like Warcraft and other games, so I kind of feel like I'd rather play Warcraft right now, but I'm way more nostalgic for Everquest 2 than I am for Warcraft, even though I started playing them sort of around the same time. Everquest 2, for whatever reason, captured my heart and soul more than Warcraft originally did. Okay, so,
Hello.
greetings, friend of men and elves. The Chunarian Alliance is in dire need of this assistance. Can you lend an ear so I can tell you of our plight? Actually, yes, I'll listen. Please listen well. Beyond these doors lies an ever-growing evil, one that threatens us all if left unchecked. An ancient necromancer named Udalan has returned to the gully and regained much of his former strength. I see, they continue. The Archlick Udalan has already begun summoning another army, one much greater than the last. Once he has amassed a large enough army, he'll unleash it upon his oldest and closest foe, the city of Kinos. But the terror and wrath will not stop there. He will raise more dead as he goes, creating an army so vast and powerful that none on Norath, save the old gods, will be able to contend with him. Sounds a hell of a lot like the Night King. The Night King from Game of Thrones. The more that die, the more he resurrects. This is terrible, he must be stopped. Yes, now is the time to strike. He's not yet regained his full strength. Already he's too strong for the Kinos Guard and all Tunarian Alliance. So fails to you and your band of adventurers. Gather all that you can, but do not delay. With each passing day his strength grows and will consume all the land with disease and pestilence. For Kinos! Okay, again guys, I'm going to save you the loading time because it's the first time we've been into this zone. But you just click here and you click Shard Stillness Epic. Like I said, this was one of the first original raids that you gather your guild and go and defeat this ancient evil. So I was going to do that to end this video. Okay, so the original game had a level cap of 50. So these would all be orange conned. 51, meaning it would need a whole raid. At least 20 people, but maybe as much as 24. You might be, depending on classes, but because we're set at level 60, we should be able to do this fairly easy, and it should be fun. So I want to thank you guys, if you've watched this video this far, yeah, I want to thank you guys for coming on this nostalgic trip down memory lane with me, and for giving me a reason, Hive Gaming admins, for giving me a reason to relive all these memories. Like I say, Everquest 2 is not a game I really play that much unless it's a new time lock progression server. So to do this has been fun. We're just going to AoE this whole group of undead soldiers down. Maybe I'll try and get a screenshot while we do this. Pretty good screenshot there. Okay, our AoEs should be refreshed. Let's just kill them. AoEs were almost refreshed. So yeah, we probably can do this. I don't think I've tried to do this with this character. This is my health here. I have 12,000 hit points. Yeah, if these guys can't cut through it, the arc lick probably can't either. So hopefully we don't die and we get like a successful kill and some good screenshots to finish this out. Oh, that first treasure chest. Yeah, that's another thing I loved about Everquest, is that your loot drops come in these chests, and there are 3 different tiers of them. We didn't get anything particularly special. Treasured is the equivalent of like green in Warcraft, like rare. You've got Fabled, which is what you're looking for. That's the equivalent of Warcraft epics. So we're looking for some Fabled items here. It's a relatively small zone. These are the first names, and then just up ahead is the boss. So not really all that difficult, considering compared to like some raids in some games. Shakuto and Makuto are two brothers here. So we're just gonna hit them with an arrow. I don't have a ranged weapon. Oh, we won't hit them with an arrow. We will taunt them, and we will wait till they're all around us. Launch our AoE. Oh, they're actually hitting pretty hard. Yeah, the boss might give us some trouble. Is Badorn protecting me? He is protecting me, damn. Maybe these guys got buffed up for the time lock progression server, because I don't remember them being this hard. I think the lick's going to smash us, but we're going to try anyway. We've come this far. I could always just smash it with another character if you want to see his loot table. I guess I could show you that. If we struggle with these, we're probably not going to do the lick, but we're going to try. Screenshot time. That was a pretty good screenshot. See through his ribs there. Yeah. Okay. Enough screenshotting. Actually, let me get one right at his face. It looks like Skeletor from He-Man. Okay, let's do this. Shit, nearly died. As a berserker, as a attack things, I think I get some more health. I also think I have a item I should be using, which every time I hit regenerates my health. Let me just get that before I die. Yeah, these here. Totem of a succulent. What that does is, see, every time you get hit, it heals you. It also inflicts damage. It's like you turn you into a cactus. They hit you, they get spiked, and you get healed. Don't know if that'll make a difference. It might do. Well, at least we'll kill these guys. Yay, we got a Fable chest, but we also got our ass kicked pretty hard. Might have got some good screenshots. As a general rule in Everquest 2, you shouldn't open a chest, especially one like this, unless you're full health, because it's trapped. If you're a scout, you can disarm the traps. Yeah, let me get a screenshot of the dwarf next to his treasure. Because dwarf loves treasure. Probably should be standing and looking at it like that. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty good. Pretty good screenshot. Okay. See what we got. Cryptic boots, yeah, they're pretty good. If you were level 40 and you were a mage, you definitely want those. Increase your combat power regen. So yeah, if you got those on the time lock progression server, you'd be real happy. These are some crafting items, and legendary is the same as rare. So like, yeah, a nice saber, real nice boots, and some crafting materials. We'll try and sell them on this. I don't know how much they're worth. My healer, yeah, is low on mana. This is going to be fun. Oh no. 53 epic times 4. Yeah, we're probably going to get stomped. I guess my best course of action is to try and burn down one of the guards. Okay. Little bitty nervous. Nah, it's cool. It's not that difficult. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's just rock and roll. I think that may have saved me. Oh, I don't know. It's fine, it's fine. Didn't expect to be fighting raids. I just thought this would be a good way to end out the... Right, okay. Let's get one of the guards first. Oh, we're stunned already, that's not good. Bad stun, right, okay. Don't know where this is going to go. To the Guardian then, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't res him again. Guard down. Okay, next guard. Stuns are not fun. I'm not going to try and get screenshots because I'll just get distracted and like, yeah, I need to keep churning out DPS to keep my health up. I'm playing a Berserker class, I probably should have mentioned that. I'm a Dwarven Berserker. Yeah, we're doing not too bad, health's still in green. It's my health up here. Thorin, as in Thorn, Oak and Shield. Also probably should have mentioned that. Waiting to right to the end of the video. Oh, it's looking not too good. Well, maybe, I don't know. Let's keep just burning them down. Yeah, another one down. Archmage, probably should have got him first. He's doing damage. Chaotic Elementals are definitely doing damage, but if you kill them they just respawn. So we need to get the skeletons down. I've got a big dot on me that's really doing damage. This elemental dot might kill me. Oh, nice. A High Priest, he probably should have been killed as well. Oh, full heal, full heal. Yeah, I think I got like some sort of lay on hands or something there. It may have just saved my ass. Come on, no stuns. Thorn, Oak and Shield. Kicking ass and taking names. And my healer still has enough, right. We need to burn the Arclick down. The Chaotic Elementals just respawn if you kill them. But yeah, whoa, whoa! Okay, well maybe we can try him again, because we get like a few minutes before his ads respawn. So if you've got this far in the raid, Or let me just do this real quick. If I don't get it, we'll just end the video here, but I figured it'd be a good end, an epic end. Let's see. Character, mercenary. They wait 30 seconds to summon him, okay. I think I've got revive sickness for about 20 seconds anyway, so this time we can just go full out damage on the maid, on the Arclick. I guess it shows he's not a pushover, but I also think these early raid mobs have been made harder than they originally were for the 10-lock progression servers. Otherwise, guilds that know what they're doing would just steamroll it and it'd be no real challenge. So when you're trying to solo with just a level 60, but it's designed for like 24 people, it's not the easiest thing to do. But we did get all his guards, and I guess I can show you the gear. We're like fully fabled pretty much. Everything pretty much is fabled. It can be rare fables as well. Even these are both healing them. These healing crags. Okay, let's do this. Full powered. Res sickness. Res sickness in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right. Pray for me, guys. I guess I can try burn the chaotix. I don't know how easy. If they go down fast, it may help. Let's try that approach just for the sake of it. Yeah, they go down quite quick. It might work. But if another one appears right away, there's no point because I'm just eternally going to be fighting those. Right, okay. Arclick. We might do this. Again, if anybody's watching the video to this point, you're a trooper. It's way longer than I thought it would be. But MMOs are huge. You can't really cover them. Can't really cover them that well, like, without really putting in effort. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to nuke this guy with my wizard just to show off a different class. Because I can one hit him with a wizard, and that's pretty cool. It shows you with this character how tough he is, and then to bring in the wizard and be like, nah, one hit. Because otherwise it's going to take forever. I mean, I'll keep on trying for the sake of the video. It might work, it probably won't. I'm already drained the power. But my healer's not. And he's like not even 20% down yet. I guess we see how much damage we can do. No, 25%. We made a dent in them. Oh, and the chaotic elemental. Oh no, I was looking at the wrong character's health there. Yeah, we're going down. We may as well just run him off. But I'm going to I'll get a screenshot, that's worth doing. Let me get some screenshots where the kills us, and I'm going to just like one hit it on a different character. Just to be awesome. Fight together, boys! fight together. That's a pretty good screenie. Well, it stayed longer than I thought it would stay. Like they're not, you don't go down yet. Our luck is down to almost 25% down. Yeah, no, just kill me, dude. Like I've got my screenshot. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so the two dwarfs tried their best. They put in a good fight. It looked cool toward the end there, but I'm going to log into my wizard and I'm just going to kill it in one hit to show you how powerful a wizard can be. So I'll see you when I log in the wizard. Yeah, so instead of getting the wizard, I've decided to go with my samurai. He's the highest level character I've got in this game. Dwarven Samurai. We're currently on top of his dragon. You can see the city Kinos in the background there. This is the valley of death that we were just in, where our other two dwarfs. I figured it's only right that we get a Dwarven Samurai to come and do what a Dwarven Berserker couldn't do. Also, you can probably notice this guy has green shoes on. These are St. Patrick's Day shoes. They have shamrocks coming off them when we fly. Hopefully. Ah yeah, we've got our shamrock shoes. Shamrock shoes for good luck against the evil lick. How cool is that? Okay. I'll save you guys the loading time and I'll just log in when we're at the lick. I'll start the camera again when we're. Okay, so you guys probably will notice that this character's mounted to 50, but the last one was at 60. You might think, oh, how's he going to do this? Well, this character is way better geared, so he's no problem. He's going to burn him down way faster. He didn't even take a scratch. Oh. Now we're not going to bother with that. Shakuto and Makuto. Not even using all my spells. Dead already. Another pair of cryptic boots. Another helmet now. And a Defiler master spell. Okay, art click. Time to meet your doom. We're going to try and get some screenshots because yeah, this character is pretty cool. This is the coolest character I've made in any MMO ever. I mean, look at him with his fiery sword with a bit of lightning coming out of it. I'm not even using spells. Okay, so let's see what we got. An elemental skull cap, one of the dark prayers, underworld bracelet, a whole lot of crafting materials, and a couple of rare things, and a skull cap of protection. So that's it, guys. That's it for this. as part of the video. Cheers for watching my nostalgia fueled trip down memory lane. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Peace be the journey.